And welcome to In the Nest, your front row seat to Emmaus Athletics. Back here for episode 2 of season 4. I'm your co-host Matthew Tomlinson, joined by my other co-host Shane Douglas.
I am Shane Douglas. That's a mouthful. Shane Douglas. Season 4, episode 4, episode 2. Season 4,
dyslexia.
Episode 2, mouthful.
It is
good to be back. Last week was good. It was fun getting back in the rhythm with this new format.
It was, Shane,
and I'm enjoying it. So, how was your week?
It was great. Fun weekend full of games. College football is back. Labor Day was awesome.
Labor Day
was
weekend.
So fun seeing all the staff and faculty and their families out there with all the students. That barbecue was nice, wasn't it?
Sure, yeah. Well, here at Emmaus University, we have like an annual weekend full of activities, mostly for the students, of course, but a lot of faculty and staff get involved with sometimes the games, but especially on Monday for the annual sand volleyball competition.
Annual sand volleyball tournament.
Which I believe our boss has won 2 years in a row.
I think so, right?
Chris Herron.
Director of admissions.
And I will give you future students, incoming students, current students, a prize. Free Emmaus merch, money, whatever it takes for you guys to beat that guy.
Next year.
Like, come on. I don't know how he's winning every year. I guess I haven't really watched him play, but maybe he's an all-star. Maybe he's like super good. But they had a barbecue.
Barbecue.
Super good.
Great. They had a lot of fun activities.
What is it? Deconstructed
kebabs.
The chicken was great.
Chicken, steak, shrimp.
People sleep on the chicken. The chicken with the pineapple. Come on, that's good. It's a great combo.
I mean, shout out to our amazing kitchen staff that put that on.
Everyone did an incredible job.
We had fun events. The sand volleyball. There was a powder puff and a rough and tough flag football game. That was fun.
Oh, that's true. It's true. You know what I noticed?
What?
Is the drinks that they were serving was not like soda. It was like more of like the healthier
It was. I mean, because Jeff had said that he was going to get coconut water and some Hawaiian coffee.
I guess it goes with the theme, but I don't think people really like soda that much anymore.
You think that's all about the different drinks?
Maybe that would be a fun thing I'll do with you. Is like the tiers of
is
soda.
Is it bubbler? Is it poppy?
Drinks.
Is it what is it?
Sure. Oh, that would be fun too. Yeah,
that would be right.
I don't know. We're thinking about the future, but this weekend. A lot of fun. I didn't really do much for Labor Day, but I did watch some Emmaus Athletics. And it was a pretty busy weekend with a lot going on Friday and Saturday, especially with the volleyball team having 4 games this weekend, soccer having 1, and cross country having a meet.
Busy for this weekend recap. Also, this upcoming week's pretty busy. Also, NFL's back.
It's true.
On Thursday, today.
That is true.
Isn't it crazy?
You slipped that in there.
But back to Emmaus
Cowboys,
Athletics.
Eagles. Who's winning, Cowboys or Eagles?
Cowboys are.
Okay. Chargers are winning Friday, so that's all I know.
They're gonna surprise them on their Super Bowl ring.
That'd be awesome. That'd be
championship
legit.
Unveil.
I want Jerry to get a ring before he goes, to be honest. And I know that's a hot take, but nice. We don't need to really get into that. But let's get into the huddle.
Yes,
Emmaus
to the huddle
sports.
of Emmaus
We're all over the place, Matt. We're all over the place.
We
huddle.
are.
All right, let's talk about cross country.
Bring it together. Ready, break. Yeah, cross country. Big weekend. First race of the year for both the men's and the women's team. A little bit unique circumstances, Shane.
Yeah.
The race was delayed because of rain.
Tell me about
they were going to try to push it forward to beat the storm system that was coming in, because there was like a little gap in between the storm system and then there was lightning. So they had to push it back 30 minutes. But there was still enough gap before the next system rolled in that they decided to have the men's and the women's teams run exactly the same time together.
And how'd that go? Like, as a whole, how'd that go?
It was pretty fun. I mean, there was all the men's teams were on the left side at the start. All the women's teams were on the right side to start. And there's probably about 200 or so athletes just out there. And then when the gun went off, just the torment of people just going down the straightaway. But it was really cool because 5K, because the reason they were able to do that was because both teams were running 5K, because that's what the women run. Men were not able to, because they run 8K, weren't able to qualify for anything. But yeah, it was really cool, especially on the women's side. Big shout out to Anna Caniglio, our senior, who qualified for her 4th straight nationals race.
Headline. That's the headline of this weekend.
Shout out Anna.
Is Anna Caniglio, 4-time national qualifier. Super impressive. Sometimes people only get to nationals once as an individual. Some people get there 4 times. And Anna's
or
one
like
of those.
one year maybe the team qualifies, and the next year they doesn't, but she's been there every single year.
And it's awesome. Super cool. So congratulations to Anna Caniglio. Make sure you give her a huge shout out when you see her. If you're an Emmaus student, faculty, staff, or alum, when you come for a homecoming weekend or whenever you're on campus, find Anna. Give her a shout out. Give her flowers. Very well deserved. Very, very well deserved.
A great tenure at Emmaus.
Well, how did let's talk about the women's cross country team.
So it was a nice race for both the men's and the women's. Just scrolling back, looking from a bigger picture, just because we have a lot of new runners on both teams, so getting that experience at the collegiate level against other college runners. It was really cool, Shane, because our second fastest runner, Joy, did not race, but our women's total team time was just 7 minutes off qualifying for nationals as a team.
It's not bad.
So that's super encouraging.
Yeah,
super
especially with the first race with a lot of new runners, new bodies. People
maybe a little bit of jitters going into it.
Yeah, the weather
kind of messing up stuff.
I know sometimes you might not want some cold weather. It affects
or like,
I'm
running next to a bunch of boys. Like,
and like the whole unique situation, the unique race itself might have affected.
Could have thrown people off.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, it was really encouraging to see them run and them compete, especially in that first race of the year. And then seeing the men's team, having faster times because it's a 5K, but top 4 runners on our team all finished within 40 seconds. Super
impressive.
And like Coach Reddy told us, he was really impressed and excited about that because those 4 guys kind of run in pack together, and they really compete against each other and race each other. And to see them in this race, compete within that small time frame, it's really encouraging when they go up to the 8K race because they're going to be competing with and against each other and pushing each other. And that was also one really cool thing, Shane, at the race to see is all 10 runners, because everyone was running together, obviously, men and women, all 10 runners at the end. So like they would come up over a hill and there would be maybe a 200-yard stretch to get to the finish line. Every single runner, Emmaus runner, outran the people around him.
I love it.
It was really cool. Just like that mental fortitude of like, okay, there's the finish line. I got to keep pushing all out to pass people, because it was cool. Like Nathan Bean passed 3 people in that straightaway to get to the finish line. Isaac Sauer passed, I think, 1 or 2 people.
Awesome.
Riley Rath passed like 3 people,
That's awesome.
2 people. So it was really cool to see that, especially in that first race of like, okay, here I am. We're going to go get this.
And that strategy is that coach really wants them to hold off some energy towards the end. I mean, most teams definitely do that, but it's really cool to see our team execute.
Yes.
It's one thing of a coach telling their athletes, hey, save the energy, some energy for the end. Obviously, push yourself the entire race, but make sure you have enough to really stretch yourself, to chase.
Don't empty the tank too
chase
quickly.
After that finish line, right? There's going to be a few people ahead of you, as it did with our race this last Friday. Chase after them, have somebody to compete against, run past them. And it's something to coach, but to see the execution is huge. So having such a young team.
I know, right?
Young team to be able to execute that in their first race is definitely a highlight. Definitely something to be like, be proud, and hopefully they can carry that into the next races in the future and see what they're able to do going forward. But something that was really cool that we got a quote from Coach Girardi from this weekend is honoring Jesus, kind of the ultimate thing. And we quote Coach Girardi, our ultimate goal is to honor and glorify God through our racing and making the most of the opportunities. I believe, Coach Girardi said, I believe that this happened today as we began our season. No better way to kick off the season with accomplishing those goals. And super cool to see that Coach Girardi sees it, and a lot of other people see it too in the circles.
Right.
And racing against a lot of D3 schools in this last race.
We were the only Christian school that was there, so it was really cool to hear him say that, and for the teams to actually live that out and do that.
And speaking of playing or competing against a lot of non-Christian schools, our volleyball team.
Yes. Volleyball team had a big weekend, Shane.
Against all
4 Division 3 teams. All 4 teams they played were Division 3.
Oh, yeah, sure. There's play 4. There's 5 there.
So, and some good competition. It was a tough weekend. We talked about last week how Coach Hannah really wants to kick off the year against tough competition because, like this is what I've said before, you got to play against the best teams in August to then be able to compete against the best teams in November. at
You
regionals.
you like that quote? He's been saying that quote all day.
I have. It's right here. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, it's so true though, because they played, like, they started the year off against 4 incredibly tough teams. Like their first game on Friday against Aurora, like that team was really good.
Yeah.
And kind of shocked the girls to start the year because it was tough, but they still competed. They still played the best that they could. But going into that second meet against Martin Luther, the second match against Martin Luther, we changed up some. Coach Hannah changed up some rotation things in the lineup, and that seemed to really help the ladies out there. And so, yeah, we lost 3-0, 3-0 on Friday. Yeah. But just the mindset going into Saturday, because, the competition is stiff. The girls did not hang their heads. Mm-mm. They did not quit. They did not give up. They went into Saturday's game, and an early game at that too. Yeah. Just excited, and they went out there and took the first set off University of Wisconsin Superior. That was really cool to see.
Very impressive.
Very impressive, yeah. And then they competed the entire rest of that match. Ended up losing 3-1 to UW Superior, who is a UMAC opponent.
Yeah, there we go.
And then they played the host team, Ripon. Also took a set off them.
Yeah.
Ended up losing that 3-1. But, Coach Hannah was saying this weekend was going to be really mental. This is going to be a mental battle for our team to end the year.
Yeah.
Especially because we need to take those that last tournament weekend at regionals seriously. And we need to have that mental fortitude to be able to go out there and compete and win to then go to nationals. And this weekend was definitely a building block in that.
And I think we could say this fairly, is that was that's always been something that our team has dealt with in the past. Mm-hmm. We've had a lot of young players on the team throughout the years, but now we have a lot of upperclassmen.
Yeah, some lot of veterans out there.
Yeah, a lot of experience. Yes. And it's cool when you have because before when these women, when they were younger, when they didn't have that experience, mm-hmm. they didn't really have a lot of people teaching them. As Hannah kind of restarted the program, Coach Hannah did. But now we have these upperclassmen teaching this experience, teaching this mental mindset mm-hmm. of winning the moment.
Yes, their motto this year, winning the moment.
Winning the moment, passing that down. And the underclassmen, the first-year students, the new ones, can see that, model that. The form of mentorship, discipleship there, of just very casual, but something that they can rub off on each other and can really grow our younger players.
Yep.
So that when they're upperclassmen, they can pass that on as well. But it really just affects the whole team as a whole.
It does.
And you see that, and Coach Hannah saw that, and she was not disappointed that they walked away from the weekend 0-4 because they knew that they took a step in the right direction.
Yes, especially conference and regional. Yes,
and we're not trying to be over optimistic. I know we can be over optimistic.
We definitely can be, but this is the truth. Like, especially like if you go out there and you perform poorly and you don't learn from it, then it's a true loss. But when you go out there and you lose, but you learn from it and you improve for next time, that's a learning opportunity. And that's important.
Yeah, I mean, we are very positive. We try to be on this podcast, and we try not to. We work with these people. We see mm-hmm. them every day. We care for them.
We hang out with them all the time.
The Lord has used us to bring them in to bring them to Emmaus, and so we care for each other here at Emmaus. And we can be over optimistic, but we're truly telling you guys just the truth here is that Coach Hannah and Coach Megan, they really set the schedule hard at the beginning. They did it last year, and look where they went. Literally a set away from nationals.
Point away from nationals.
Man, point. Many sets. But
yes.
The opportunity, I should say. But like this year, starting out hard, creating that opportunity to win the moment, to create that mental, fortitude,
that mental toughness.
Yeah. To be prepared for the later seasons, mm-hmm. like your quote at the very beginning. So it's just really cool to see the girls walk away from the weekend.
Yes.
And with be positive.
Yes, exactly.
Be excited.
Be energetic to continue fighting on, and especially coming into this weekend. But two really cool things that happened this weekend, Shane, was Jenica Beach.
Yes.
1,000th dig at Emmaus. She became the 5th Emmaus Eagle to reach 1,000 digs. So big congratulations to Jenica on that. And then also, kind of what we started the huddle with, another really cool thing was Caitlin Rand was messaged on Instagram from a person at Ripon that messaged her and said that she was really impressed and she was really excited to see the love of Jesus radiating off of Caitlin that weekend. And it really showed to her How cool is that, Shane?
Yeah.
That
she searched her down.
She searched her down. She had to go on Instagram and search her through and find her.
Yeah, go to our athletic website. Be like, which player was it? That must be. I think that.
Let me find her and message her. So how cool is that? Like Caitlin, good job, Caitlin, and the rest of the women's volleyball team.
Caitlin. I mean, yeah, shout out to Caitlin, but for sure, like she's just a testimony of the entire team.
Yes,
she's a test. Caitlin's being a testimony of the entire team in this story. Mm-hmm. The entire team does the same exact thing, right? It's not just Caitlin; it's everyone else. So
it's that first C that Coach Hannah really pushes and strives for.
They're just a testimony of the school of Emmaus,
of what Emmaus is and who we are.
And Emmaus is just a testimony of Christ.
That right?
So it always goes back to the end, and they had an opportunity at the end of the game
to pray with each team,
match to pray with these NCAA teams, D3. Not Christian.
Non-Christian schools, yeah.
Pray with them with no problems. No problems.
Really cool to see that.
So it's super cool to see how whatever the Lord
praise the Lord for that opportunity.
Yeah, yes. And see how the Lord's able to use that, and people are seeing it and watching it. And, it definitely helps, when you walk away 0-4 of the weekend, to know that you were able to shine a light to people.
Right. It goes back to the saying of sports. Like sports doesn't build character, reveals character, and in those low moments, showing where your true priority is in Jesus. Like obviously, like we talk all the time, we want to compete and play our best and we want to win. But if we're not representing Christ well in the wins and the losses, then it's vanity.
This might not be the best transition right here, but going from 0-4 to 4-0.
Men's soccer had a big regional matchup.
I think that's
Michigan.
A good transition.
That was pretty good. Shout out Shane for that transition.
So our men's soccer team won 4-0 this weekend against Kuiper, a regional matchup, 1-0 in the region, which is awesome.
Big move.
But the men
moves to 2-0 on the season.
It's true, 2-0 in the season, and got a really tough matchup this upcoming weekend, but we'll get into that. But they played really well.
Yeah, they played great first half. I mean, like we talked about cross country being a weird race, kind of a weird game with Kuiper.
Just a weird weekend all around.
Yeah, like Coach McHugh said that their attack was a lot better this game than it was against Trinity last week. But shout out to Ben Spangler and James Stottinger, first career goals for the both of them.
Shout out, boys. There we go.
Let's go. That's super exciting. And then obviously Jake and Claudius both netted a goal too, putting that work in. But really cool. Jake Matt leading the nation in assists.
Super cool. Year. Of course, he's hungry, man. He's up there. He's attacking, man.
Is.
So yeah,
he's also leading the nation in shots on. Too, so
Coach said the attack was so much better this game as a whole.
Yep.
One of his quotes is some of the best attacking moments, games that they have produced over the past few years. So Coach was very proud of the guys and what they were able to accomplish in this game against Kuiper. Like you said at the beginning, it was a little odd, a little confusing.
It was. Game ended 10 minutes early.
Yeah, a very unique game. There was some scheduling that Kuiper had that really made some of the guys on their roster pretty tired.
Like you said, they played exhausted. Game basically 18 hours prior. They had to drive 7 hours, there and back, got to campus at 4.
More like 12 hours.
12 hours, 4 a.m.
Yeah, I think they had a game.
And then played at 1.
They had a night game like around 6 or 7 p.m. the night before in Chicago, had to drive back, got back very late, and then had a game at noon Eastern time. So pretty tough.
Yeah, they ended up calling the game 10 minutes early because they were exhausted and they ended up having, I think at one point there was like 6 guys in the field for Kuiper. So
very confusing.
It was.
We know that we very know minor details of the whole story, the whole matchup, but we just shared that with you guys. But we know Kuiper is going to come to
because we play them again in 2 weeks here at Emmaus.
They're come to our field and they're going to bring it. So I'm excited to really see Kuiper's true strength.
Hopefully with a full team.
Yeah.
Hopefully we still beat them, which we should. Yeah. But
that'll be during homecoming weekend. So we'll definitely see Kuiper again. They're definitely going to be more competitive. And looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Because Kuiper was a really good team last year that competed well against our men's team. Being very athletic, good group, and a young team too.
Yep.
So we'll be able to see what they're able to do in a couple weeks.
Yes.
With no excuses. No excuses.
Nope.
Because that's the thing is and on this, we got the good side of the excuse.
Yep.
But I do want everyone to know, hey, Kuiper is not a team to sleep on.
Nope.
because they're good. So we'll see how things go in a couple weeks. But all around, great attacking match for the team. They played really well. Didn't have a lot of mistakes. That 13 corner kicks, pretty exciting.
And they held Kuiper to only 2 shots.
Yeah,
at all, so that's pretty
Coach
good
is
too.
Super excited about the defense this year. We got some young center backs with Hassan and
Hassan
Seth.
was back, so Bennett was able to play up. And control
and which definitely will help the attacking game. But Coach he's really excited for the pair that we have in the back, seeing what they were able to accomplish this year and the upcoming years here in Emmaus. But and then there was a great turnout of the Emmaus fans.
A lot of people traveled from
Michigan.
Canada and from Michigan.
Awesome.
I know PJ's family was there. The Mats were there. Hassan's family came down.
So PJ's family travels. They go to a lot of games. So
shout out to the Johnson family.
Shout out to the Johnsons. There we go. But so confusing, but still a good win. Excited for the guys.
A win.
A win's a win. They played very well
in the region.
But I think the guys are pretty excited. A lot of guys getting minutes these last couple of games. So it's cool to see a lot of the younger guys be able to sharpen the last 2 games to be able to be prepared, just like our volleyball team prepares them early on with hard matchups. These guys are going to be able to have that time to develop on the field with these last 2 games. And I think this upcoming matchup is going to be another really tough one.
It'll be another show,
which we'll get into, real quickly. But right now, let's get into a little break that kind of wraps That wraps up the weekend activities, weekend games for our soccer team, women's volleyball, and our cross country teams, and their success and what they were able to accomplish on the field, on the court, and off the court, especially impacting the world for Christ in those moments. But time for the fast break.
So last week, Shane, you asked me to rank.
That was a good list.
Blind rank 5 Emmaus meals.
It was a good list.
It was a good list.
You did well. You clutched it out, man.
Yes. And so now I'm going to ask you, Shane, some Emmaus athletics trivia.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. I hope I don't look like a fool.
All right, Shane.
Yeah, man.
First, we're going to look at some volleyball stats.
Do you not need nothing?
I don't need it. No.
Wait, what's with you in stats,
need some
man?
I'm the stats guy, man.
Oh, it's so boring.
At least the stats guy for Emmaus for the years that we actually recorded stats, but we won't talk about that. Okay.
Hey, yeah.
Women's volleyball, Shane.
Okay.
What number is the most kills in a match?
Yo, in a match?
In a match. So it could be 3 sets, could be 4 sets, could be 5 sets.
Ooh.
The most that an Emmaus women's volleyball players had in one match.
I got a number in my head, but I know it's probably wrong. I think it's way too much, too.
Okay.
This is a crazy. Is it like an extreme number? Like, is it pretty, like,
crazy? It's not extreme, but it's pretty high.
I don't know. I'm going to go 21.
21?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Sure.
It is not 21. It's higher.
Higher? 36?
Higher. A little lower.
Okay. That was my first number.
It's 30.
30. Okay.
30 is the high. Do you know by who?
Current or past?
She's on the current team.
Is it Caitlin?
Yep. Caitlin had a 30 kill match last year.
Sweet. Shout out to Caitlin.
Yes. So that's a big a record. That's a record. Yep.
Did we talk about that?
Second highest, I think we did last. Yeah, whatever it was. Second highest is 28 by Win Vandersall back in 2017.
I remember when.
All right, next trivia, Shane.
Okay. I like the past trivia more than the current.
I shot a lot of threes when I was in college.
Yeah.
I love 3-pointers.
Okay.
What is the men's basketball record for most threes made in one game?
Dude, I was at that game.
You were at that game.
I was at that game. Oh, dude, it was you and Stevie. And was it the second half that you guys just popped off? Because you popped off in the first.
No, he went off.
Oh, in a game. In a game.
Yeah.
You popped off in the first. He popped off in the second.
But most made by one player in one game.
One player.
One player in one game.
Oh, like the most points?
What's the most 3-pointers made by one player in one game?
9.
9?
Nah.
Final answer?
No.
You want to rethink that?
No, it's more than 9. I'm going to go like 14.
14?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Sure.
It is not 14.
What the heck?
It is 12.
Ah, that was close. I'll take it.
And you know who did that?
Was it you?
That was not me.
That would have been Terrible. Was it Stevie?
It was Stevie.
Of course.
Stevie Horn in
knew it was Stevie.
2017 hit 12 3-pointers in one game.
I remember that game because you set the record in the first half and then he beat it in the second.
He couldn't let me have the record.
Crazy.
But yes, that has been your Emmaus trivia. This has been Fast Break.
That's all I got?
That's all you got, Shane. You got
give me something else. One more.
One more?
Do you got one? Like right off the top of the dome.
All right, here's the... No, we're
Come
good.
on,
Okay.
give me one more.
What's the all-time leading scorer in single game for men's basketball?
Jared Dow.
What was the number?
Was it like 54?
52.
52? I was going to say 52, but
52.
I thought... What did Stevie score? Was it 44 or something like that?
He had 42.
42. Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Big difference.
Big
Jared went
difference.
off of that game.
He did.
I'm excited for Jared Dow this year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he really worked. He put a lot of work in the offseason. So, but that's for basketball.
That's for basketball, yes.
But thank you, Matt, for the trivia.
Yes.
I think people are going to enjoy my games more. I don't know.
Whatever.
We'll find out. We'll find out whose fast breaks are better. But okay, well, let's talk about what's coming up for this upcoming weekend. We have some games this weekend, this Friday, Saturday, and next Tuesday.
Shane, tell us about soccer. What's this upcoming for soccer?
So we are playing. We have a very, very hard matchup. Actually, two very important matchups coming up. So our men's team is going to be playing against Northwestern this Friday around 4 p.m.
Division III UMAC team.
So that's going to be a really good one. And then, so Northwestern was a tough game. Like you said, UMAC.
Right. Last year, I think we lost 5-0 up there on turf. So they're coming down here playing our grass field. They're
NCCAA D1.
Yep, and NCAA Division III.
Yeah, so they're very they're a larger school, more athletes. So it's going to be super tough. But they get to come down here. I wonder what their athletes are going to think of our field. I want to ask them, like, do you guys like it?
It'll distract them.
Maybe.
Yes.
So we play against them at 4 p.m. home game. So if you're around, come out to the Fish Field for that. Last year, I think we lost 5-0.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we'll see where we stand.
Yep.
Where we stand compared to last year. I think this is going to be a huge testing game to our defense.
I'm excited to see how they do.
If our attack can hold like it did against Ripon. So, or not Ripon, but Kuiper.
Yep.
And speaking of Ripon,
another Division III team.
Yep, our men's soccer team will travel to Ripon Tuesday, the 9th, September 9th, to play Ripon at Ripon around 4 p.m. as well. So you can definitely keep in touch with our social media and where you can watch that.
Yes.
What about volleyball team?
Yep, volleyball has a home tri-match this weekend with Spurgeon and Moody coming to town. So we'll play Spurgeon at 11 a.m. on Saturday and then play Moody at 3 p.m. Moody also a regional opponent. So be a good opportunity for the volleyball team to play and another NCCAA schools. And then next Tuesday, a big one, in-town game at Clark University at 7:30. So we played their JV earlier in this year, but Clark is NAIA, so excited to see how our team competes against them.
Yeah, I mean, their JV comes to our campus. We play extremely well against them, very competitive, and I think Clark's noticed that, and now they're like, all right, you want to taste
play some varsity? All right, let's do it.
Let's go. Come on. But something to really mention here is that these are home games.
Home games.
For the volleyball team. First home game of the season. You better be there.
Saturday.
We better see you this Saturday so we can pack the house against Spurgeon. Goodness.
Yes.
Spurgeon and Moody, both rivals. Let's bring it.
Against Spurgeon and Moody, there might be some Emmaus volleyball history that happens that day, so you guys better be out there to find out what it is.
And then Clark's also in Dubuque.
Yes.
So, I mean, come on. Let's just travel. It's like a 2-minute drive.
And then cross country is on the road this week, Shane.
Yes.
They're down in Pella, Iowa at the Pella Invitational. Pretty big race that's going to be there. I think some fellow NCCA schools will also be there. So excited to see our runners with another week and the men being able to run 5K. Unless it's a 6K. I don't know. But I think it's an 8K.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we got homecoming coming up.
Yep.
So make sure to keep it, write it down in your calendars. What's the date for that, Matt?
September 26th and 27th. Homecoming for Emmaus alumni, students and their parents, their families. So grandparents out there, excited to see you guys come down. Friends of the college.
We'll have some matches home.
Yes,
home
awesome
games.
opportunity. A lot of fun stuff that goes on then. But the week prior to that, Shane, we have our big Discover Emmaus weekend.
Yeah, that's going to be September 18th to the 20th. You would arrive Thursday evening, stay all day Friday, experience life as a Emmaus university student. Go to classes, chapel, hang out with people, maybe even study if you want. Go to the Bean, a bunch of other breakout stuff as well. Just kind of learning about the experience, the opportunities here we have at Emmaus. And then an awesome concert.
Yes.
Friday night, 7 p.m., Jervis Campbell, Chris Remsma here on campus to give us an acoustic concert set. It's going to be awesome. Can't
amazing.
wait. So big fan of both of them. Been listening to Jervis's music for a while and Chris's most recent.
Yes.
And really love Chris. Chris Remsma is a great artist.
I've really enjoyed both of them.
Great lyrics, both of them. So can't wait for that. So
if you're not of a DEW age person, we are selling concert tickets. So you can go to our website to purchase. If you're not a doer, a high school junior, senior, or graduate looking to transfer, you can purchase tickets for the concert online. So check that out. Where can you find that? Go follow us online on Facebook, Instagram, on X, formal Twitter. Follow our YouTube page, our athletics page, and our institutional page. All our chapels are live streamed, which are full of lots of great things. All our home games are live streamed on YouTube. So if you are unable to make it to campus, follow the YouTube page.
Yeah, and then you'll also just see the post for the upcoming matches, where to watch them for when
how to watch them, where they
when
are.
our athletes are away. So if you want to watch that, take that look. And if you want to be a recruited athlete, go check out our athletics page and click Recruit Me.
Become an Eagle.
Take that step to become an Eagle, and we would love to have you here or come out for a visit, do weekend or a personal one.
Yes.
Well, Matt, you typically do the outro, and you did the intro today, but
Shane Douglas,
my turn.
What day is it?
I've never done this before. Well, today is a great day to be an Eagle. See you next week.
See you guys.